What's up, everybody? How's it going? How's your weekend? Mine is pretty good. It's Monday, June 1st. This is Buzword 4. Talking pictures. Talking photography, sorry. Just wanted to talk to you guys about what I shot this weekend. It was a pretty cool weekend for shooting. Like I told you Friday night, we were thinking about going to Buzword Speedway, watch some dirt modified racing, and we did. We got up there around 4:30, quarter to 5. Went to pits and moseyed around the pit area. Took some pictures of the guys working on the cars getting unloaded and stuff, getting ready for the night's action. Ran into quite a few people that we know from racing, and yeah, we had a good time. Took my Fuji XE1 with a 28mm Canon lens, manual focused it, and my XE2 with my 18 to 55mm lens on that. My son used that. I set my camera up to RAW plus JPEG, like I was saying, black and white JPEG, and Vance, my son, he did just RAW. And we had a good time. We got to, in the pit area, we could walk right up to the fence in turn 1. And I got some good action shots of them guys coming into turn 1. Car leaning over to the right, getting traction. It was cool. Wish I had my 200mm lens with me, but I didn't have it. But it was still good. We got some good shots. Like I said, behind the scenes stuff. We, talked to a lot of people we knew from all kinds of racing that we've done in our day, and it was good to see everybody. It was a good night of racing. They put on a great show. $12 getting to the stands. Food was great. Food was reasonable price. Plenty of seating. Seating was good. Track was in good shape. The competition was awesome. They had top name drivers were there. Larry White ended up winning it in the 99 car. He was fast. I think he started 5th. By lap 7 or 8, he was in the lead and took off, and he was pretty much gone. But it was fun. We were shooting, like I said, my Fujis, and the track photographer and everybody is there, and it's kind of funny. They all got their 70-200s on, and we're sitting there with our little mirrorless cameras with a 28mm manual and a 18 to 55. But I tell you what, I got some good pictures. I'll put a couple down below in the comments there. I'll put a link to my gallery, and I'll just put a couple pictures down there so you guys can check them out. I'm telling you, these Fujis can shoot action. I don't care what anybody says with these mirrorless cameras. They can shoot action. I write my whole blog about shooting with these Fujis. So it was funny seeing these guys looking at us like, what are these, these amateurs doing? But whatever, it doesn't matter. I seen some of their pictures, and they had some good pictures, but they're also in the infield, and they had their 70-200, so pretty simple to do when it's bright daylight out, and you got some good reach with that 200mm. But yeah, it was good. I wrote a blog post about Buzword Speedway, about the facility, what we were shooting. A lot of the stuff we were getting, as the cars come in off the track after practice, they would clean the mud off. The crews would get underneath, change gears in the rear end, and we were just shooting that stuff. Some close-ups of the cars, of the brakes, of the shocks, just some neat stuff that a lot of these photographers don't get. They just get the action stuff out on the track, which is cool, but behind the scenes is a lot of stuff happening there, like they say, you're shooting something, turn around behind you, and you're going to get something even cooler. So that's the approach I took, and I want to do that. I want to travel to different tracks and do some reviews on the track, on the admission, on the food, the track surface, the competition, the whole event, how it was, and if it's worth going to, if it's or things they need to improve from my standpoint. No expert, but I've been going to races since I was 5 years old, so I've I've seen the good and I've seen the bad, but Brewerton does a really good job. We were in our car at 9:26, headed home. We didn't stay for the last 4-cylinder race, but the main 2 classes we watched, and we left. It was a good show, home by a little after 10. There's nothing wrong with that. Like I said, $12 to get in. Cost me like, I think almost $8 for supper, you know. Hamburger, fries, soda, you know. Whatever, you can't, for $20, we went and had a good time. So the pits were more than 12, of course, but because I didn't have credentials or anything, but it was good. It was really good. So Saturday morning I got up and I processed them pictures. I think we did, you know, 250 images between the 2 of us, and you know, I think I had 185, 200 keepers. So and a lot of stuff were doubled, you know, because I would shoot, he would shoot. So, but it was good. Fujis were great. Manual focus in that my XE1 with that 28 was pretty cool. Brings back memories of the old times when I was focusing my 50mm on my Minolta, you know, shooting fast cars. So, but I just pre-focused, followed them into the frame, bam, grabbed it as they went into my focus area, you know. Pretty simple to do, zone focusing. Anybody can do it. You guys can do it out there. Just focus whatever your subject is gonna, where you want to catch them, just pre-focus there on something and then follow them into the frame, bam. So yeah, I slowed down my I put it in shutter priority. I slowed down my shutter speed to 125, 180. I was shooting around, and I would bring them in, get them in that my focused area, then I would shoot, then I'd pan them out, and I'd get some nice movement. Now Vance, he was shooting in aperture priority, so everything coming in, bam, he'd stop and go, which they're awesome shots, but you know, the cars look like they're sitting there in the corner. So shutter priority is you adjust the shutter speed, your camera will adjust the aperture, and your ISO is either auto or you set that yourself. So if you want movement, you want to show movement in your pictures, which you should if you're shooting anything that's moving, because it shows speed, it just makes a more interesting picture. So that's what I was doing. So put your camera in shutter priority, which is TV, or I'm not even sure on what all the cameras are, but read your manual, find out what it is, and do that, and you'll get some awesome pictures. If you get too slow of the shutter speed, it's really tough to get it in focus. So like I try to focus on the driver's helmet or inside the car there and pan through it, and as long as that's in focus, and the rest of the car might be a touch blurry, but the wheels are, you know, spinning and the dirt's flying, and they make for cool pictures. Plus the background gets blurred too, so it shows movement. So shutter priority, that's, you know, that's the way to go for any kind of sports like that. You know, aperture priority, like lacrosse or football, they're coming at you. Yeah, you want to freeze them. But I did try, last lacrosse game I did try shoot some shutter priority stuff and tried to blur them, and that's pretty cool, but it kind of looks kind of funky when the feet are blurry and maybe the stick's blurry, but it depends on what you're looking for. So it's not hard to do, people. Just get your camera, figure out how to do it, and go out there and shoot cars driving by your house. That's all you gotta do to practice. Just, you know, just pan with them. Just lock on focus, come through, grab the shot, and pan right by. Just keep panning, keep a nice smooth motion, and that's gonna blur your background and show movement. So try it, give it a shot. Let me know what you think. Write down below in the comments. It's fun. It's better than just a static shot. And yeah, give it a shot. You'll like it. Try it with your kids running around, your dog, your cat, whatever. Just try it. I know you like it. You see some movement, and it's pretty neat. So yeah, that's about it. I shot something Sunday too, but I think I'll talk about that tomorrow on the way home. So tune in tomorrow. Check it out here, Buzword, and we'll talk about what I shot Sunday, which is totally different than what I shot Friday. So yeah, stay tuned. So thanks for stopping by. I got to go cut some signs and do some stuff like that. So everybody take care, and I will see you tomorrow. Remember, just shoot.